Android applications run inside isolated sandboxes enforced by the Linux kernel and Android framework. This isolation protects applications from accessing each other's memory, files, and internal resources. However, applications still need to interact with system services to perform useful operations. Examples include accessing location services, media playback systems, camera hardware, or vehicle services in automotive systems. Because applications cannot directly access these services, Android uses a controlled communication mechanism called Binder IPC. Binder IPC allows processes to communicate securely while preserving sandbox isolation. In this lecture, we examine how Binder IPC works and how it enforces security boundaries between applications and system services. We will first understand why applications cannot access system services directly. Next, we explore Binder architecture, including the Binder driver operating inside the Linux kernel. Then, we examine how caller identity, including UID and process ID, is propagated during IPC requests. Finally, we analyze how permission checks are enforced and how incorrect Binder service design can introduce security vulnerabilities. Android system services control access to critical platform resources. Examples include activity management, location services, media playback, sensor access, and network management. If applications could access these services directly, malicious software could bypass system security controls. To prevent this, Android isolates applications from direct hardware and service access. Instead, applications must request operations through controlled interfaces. These interfaces are implemented as system services, running in privileged processes. Communication between applications and these services occurs through Binder IPC. Binder acts as the communication channel, connecting application processes with system service processes. This architecture allows the operating system to validate every request before granting access to sensitive resources. Binder IPC follows a client-server architecture designed for secure inter-process communication. The client process initiates a request to a system service. This request is sent through the Binder framework, which communicates with the Binder driver inside the Linux kernel. The Binder driver acts as a trusted intermediary, responsible for transferring data between processes. Once the request reaches the kernel driver, it is delivered to the target service process. The service process then executes the requested operation and returns the result through the same Binder channel. Because the Binder driver operates inside the kernel, applications cannot bypass this communication path. All inter-process requests must pass through the Binder driver, allowing the operating system to enforce security controls. The Binder driver plays a central role in enforcing IPC security. Because the driver operates within the Linux kernel, it can reliably identify the calling process. When a process sends a Binder request, the kernel automatically attaches the caller identity. This identity includes the caller UID, representing the application user identifier. The kernel may also attach the process identifier, providing additional context for debugging or auditing. Since the kernel generates this identity information, applications cannot falsify their identity. This mechanism prevents malicious applications from impersonating trusted processes. Every Binder request, therefore, carries verifiable caller information, allowing system services to enforce secure access control. Identity propagation is one of the most important security features of Binder IPC. When an application invokes a Binder method, the kernel records the caller identity. This identity includes the Linux UID, assigned to the application sandbox. Because each application runs under a unique UID, this identifier uniquely identifies the calling application. The Binder framework allows system services to query the caller identity. Using this information, the service can determine which application initiated the request. This identity propagation allows system services to enforce application-specific access control policies. For example, a system service may allow access only to applications with specific permissions or system privileges. This identity-based enforcement ensures that Binder communication remains secure. After receiving a Binder request, system services perform permission verification. The service examines the caller UID and determines which application initiated the request. Using this identity, the service checks whether the caller holds the required permission. Permissions are defined in the Android manifest system and enforced by framework services. If the calling application lacks the required permission, the request is rejected immediately. This permission enforcement mechanism ensures that applications cannot access protected resources, without explicit authorization. Because all requests pass through Binder IPC, permission enforcement occurs consistently across the platform. This centralized control model protects sensitive services, such as location, camera access, and system configuration APIs. While Binder IPC provides strong security mechanisms, vulnerabilities can still occur if services are implemented incorrectly. One common mistake involves exposing Binder services without proper permission checks. If a service fails to validate caller permissions, untrusted applications may invoke privileged operations. Another risk occurs when developers expose Binder interfaces, intended only for internal use. If these interfaces become accessible to external applications, attackers may abuse them. Insufficient input validation inside Binder services can also introduce vulnerabilities. Historically, several Android security issues have been linked to improperly secured Binder services. For this reason, secure service design, strict permission enforcement, and careful interface exposure are critical for maintaining platform security. Binder IPC is the central communication mechanism used throughout the Android operating system. It allows applications to interact with system services while maintaining strict sandbox isolation. The Binder driver inside the Linux kernel acts as a trusted intermediary, controlling communication between processes. Caller identity propagation ensures that system services always know which application initiated a request. Using this identity, services enforce permission checks, preventing unauthorized access to protected resources. A common failure pattern occurs when system services expose Binder interfaces without sufficient permission validation. Proper Binder service design therefore requires careful permission enforcement, strict interface control, and thorough input validation. Understanding Binder IPC security is essential for protecting Android-based systems, including Android automotive platforms, where system services interact with vehicle hardware and safety-critical functions.